Hello ladies and gents, and welcome to Battle News. Jack, that's like the least creative name you've ever come up with. I'm sure 60 people have already done that already. Yeah, okay, fair enough, but it's about Battlefield and it's about news. Deal with it. So this is going to be a new show on my channel. Every time there's some interesting information or news about the Battlefield franchise, whether that be BF4, before release, after release, DLC, whether it's about BF 2147, whatever, rumors, tips, hints. You don't have time to trawl through the internet, to go through Reddit and look at all the interviews with the producers and designers. I unfortunately do. So yeah, I got the time. You've got enough time to watch a 5 or 10 minute video and you want to find out what's going on with the Battlefield series, the franchise, what the news is. You can get that here. Simple as that. First off, I want to say that I'm really quite happy at the moment. I just found out that my new BF4 song music video thingy has been approved for YouTube Geek Week. It's going to be released tomorrow on my channel and it's also going to be featured on the YouTube page, which is brilliant. So look out for that. That's going to be out tomorrow. That's Thursday. It's going to be awesome. And so on to the news then. In a recent interview, Patrick Back of DICE has confirmed that the server in BF4 can select any faction for any side of the map. So for example, the Russian army can fight the Chinese army, but on the same map, the Chinese army can fight the US or the Russians can fight the US. Not only that, but the sides can be customizable as well. So the server can choose where each army spawns, where the deployment is. As an example, take Strike at Karkand on Conquest Assault in BF3. The US start with no flags and the Russians start with all the flags. If that was in BF4, you'd be able to change things around a bit and swap the teams. So the Russians can start with no flags and the US team start with all the flags. Looks like in BF4, these server admins are going to have a lot of customization options there. Next up, if you haven't noticed already, or if you live under a rock, EA have been sending out multiple clips of BF4 to YouTubers and news websites. These were all recorded at a recent play session in Los Angeles, so probably the latest build of the game that we've seen. There's nothing special going on in these clips. They are from spectator mode, so they do look a little bit laggy at times, but there's some new stuff in there, some new weapons, new attachments, camouflages that we haven't seen before. So make sure you go and check out all your favourite YouTubers and see if you can find all of these clips. DICE have released a new screenshot of BF4 multiplayer. Looks like this is on the Siege of Shanghai map. You can see we've got the Chinese army there, the attack helicopter, which I believe is called the WZ-10, a couple of tanks and an APC thingy. Oh, it looks lovely, doesn't it? There's no blue filter at all. That has gone. It is out of there. It's so colourful. They released this screenshot alongside announcing that they're going to be doing a bi-weekly Q&A session to answer questions about BF4 in the weeks before its release. The press statement read, "In the spirit of keeping you informed and prepared for battle, we're starting a new series called Ask DICE, featuring questions that we've received from Battlefield players and answers straight from the development team. Check back here at the Battlefield blog every other Friday for answers, exclusive information and more." The statement also officially revealed some more details about vehicles in the game, most notably the Chinese vehicles, which of course there will be more of in the full version of the game. Confirmations included the Type 99 NBT, the ZFB-05 armoured car, the Z9 high-ton transport heli, the Z10W attack helicopter and the DV-15 interceptor attack boat. Nice little tidbit of information there. Next up, it's been revealed that Battlescreen for BF4 is going to be a next-gen and PC-only option. If you don't know what Battlescreen is, DICE released a trailer a couple of weeks ago about new features in Battlelog. One of those features was to have the ability to use the minimap in-game on a second screen or a tablet or a smartphone, whatever. So you're playing the game and you can have the minimap, which it won't be a minimap anymore because it's going to be quite big, on another monitor, device, whatever. So it's quite useful and it means that you're not going to have to zoom through all of the minimap options. You can quickly look over to your device, see where the enemy is. You can send attack orders on it. You can do all sorts with it. It can even do backflips. Okay, that's how cool it is. But basically, that's going to be next gen. So PS4, Xbox One and PC. That feature will not be on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. I'm afraid that they just don't have enough juice. The juice levels are low. They need more juice. You might have seen some recent statements and information from DICE regarding AMD hardware, so that's graphics cards, processors, things like that on the PC. There's a bit of a partnership going on apparently between AMD and EA DICE. They're saying that if you've got AMD hardware, it's going to be better optimized for BF4. They also say that, you know, if you've got Intel or Nvidia, it's going to run just as good. But as part of that promotion, some graphics cards in the future, and I imagine some processors too, are going to be bundled with BF4. So if you're on the lookout for a new graphics card come like October, November time, and you decide to go with an AMD unit, then you might be able to get BF4 for free, which is a joy to behold, and that's awesome. So yeah, look out for that. That concludes the roundup of Battlefield news for today. I need your help though. I'm going to Gamescom in a couple of weeks' time, and I'm going to have the opportunity to play BF4, see what they've got, but I'm also going to have the opportunity to interview developers. You know what I'm going to ask? I want to get some of your questions. What are the hard-hitting questions that if you were there at Gamescom, unfortunately you can't make it for whatever reason, if you were there, what would you want to ask DICE? What would you want to ask the developers? What do you want to see in the game? What's it going to be like? Give me your questions, guys. I'll pick some of them and I will actually ask the developers these. I'll post the interviews on my channel. I want the issues that matter to you the most about BF4. Let's have it. Let's go. Leave your questions in the comments. It's going to be great. Finally, I'm promoting a video on the Machinima channel for Saints Row 4. In this video, you get some brand new exclusive gameplay, and you've also got one of the character voice actors who's in the game playing the game and commentating at the same time. It's pretty funny. If you know about Saints Row, you know that there's giant dildos involved, right? Well, there's giant dildos in this video. Go and check it out. But that's all for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this one. There's going to be plenty more news and updates coming up on the channel. Leave me a rating and a comment. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.